Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. Um, Specifically meaning in this room. I came downstairs last night and I got the second coat of oil on the desk project. This is tried and true. Tried and true's varnish oil. This is a boiled linseed oil product that contains pine resin, which this is pine. So I think it really uh, probably deserves more than two coats. If I was doing a piece of furniture for with hardwood and for keepsies, I would probably do 4 or 5 coats. But when you're using these kind of products, you apply it as thinly as humanly possible. Like their motto is, if you've used any, you've used enough, and I think that's very, very true. It's like the thinnest of thinnest coats, and then you wait 24 hours and you do it again, and then 24 hours. So waiting a week, putting 5 coats on or whatever, I just for this project, this is a kind of a temporary solution. Although, somebody pointed out in the pictures that this is like some absolutely beautiful wood, and it is. It's stunning. Like, if I told you this was ash, you'd probably believe me, but it's not. It's Douglas fir. It's just pine. But I put some effort into picking good quality boards. If it was a more permanent project, then I would be more permanent about the coating. But for what it is, a couple of coats of oil just really brings out the warmth in the wood, adds a teensy tiny bit of protection if I were to spill something. I'm good with that. So this is going to sit for the rest of today, and then I'll probably move it out tonight into the other room and let it cure over there until I'm ready to assemble it, which will probably be tomorrow or Thursday. And then I need to build a top. So all of that is to say that the bench will be cleaned up or cleared for use again, so I can shoot some game stuff. And so Malia and I played Earth twice last night. I really want to do a good video on Earth. And I want to talk about Imperial Miners, and I played the God of War game. I got Trails sitting on my table. Ares Expedition. I did a video for that a while back. I want to do a video on the expansions that came out this year. So I have a whole bunch of content that I want to film. I just need to do it. And in talking to Em about it, I still go back to the old name. Talking to Malia about it last night, I'm trying to figure out a way to do it a little bit differently. Meaning that I don't want to be just another voice going, here's this product, here's what's in the box, here's how you play the game, here's my thoughts, and give you, just that warm, cozy experience. That's not really what I want to do. That's not who I am. When I want to show you something, it's because I'm excited about it or because I have something unique to say about it. But I don't want to do it in a boring way. Boring to me, not necessarily to you. Like, personally, I find those videos that I just said I don't want to do, I find those videos very helpful when I'm making a purchase. When I'm making a choice of where to spend my money, or when I'm thinking about what to play, or asking friends if if they have it, that sort of stuff. I really enjoy those videos. But that's not, I don't want to make those videos. I want to make something a little bit more different, and I'm thinking maybe that's just, maybe it's just my energy during those videos, and I think that I can kind of pull that off a little bit. So before I can shoot, I need to do a little update. I used to use this. This was the camera rig I came up with. Actually, I don't want to, it'll just dump dust. This kind of wedges in my soundproofing up here, and it has a mount for a camera on it. I used to stick the GoPro up there and film it 4K and then crop it in post. I don't want to do that anymore. So I think I want to come up with a more fixed solution so that now that I have a second camera, I can do the head shot here, the A shot here, and then the table shot will be with a camera like optically zoomed in, so that I'll have really good coverage from both cameras. I did find my lapel mic, so I don't need to use this setup for filming. So I'm excited. I'm maybe even going to try to do some of like a video tonight and see if I can't get that up tomorrow or Thursday or something like that. But I just got to find I gotta find my voice in making those videos, and the only way to do that is to just do it, right? To just try things. So I think we're gonna do some experimenting, but I do have the question of, is there some aspect, or are there content creators that you enjoy, or aspects of some content creators' content that you enjoy that is a little different than what everybody else is doing? I don't want to be just the, here's the game, let me present it to you, here's my thoughts. Like, I find that to be, and or again, I find me doing that to be right? And I think that if I'm going to pick a game, say Earth, if I want to do a video about Earth, which I do, I'm going to, there's already 24 videos that'll show you what's in the box and how to play it. I don't need to do that. Like, that's, I'm not good at that. I don't want to do that. I'm not good at that because I'm not willing to put in the effort to be good at that. Like, I tried that in the past, and I missed a whole bunch of things, and I screwed things up. I'm much better just throwing it out there and let's go. And so I think I'm going to try that. But if you can point me to some people that are doing some out-of-the-box things, like, maybe I'll get some inspiration. I'm not looking to steal ideas. I'm just looking for, maybe figuring out a different voice to present things in will help me. I don't know. I honestly don't watch a lot of content on board games. Like, if I do, it's because somebody has said, hey, you should check this game out, and then I'll go look it up. I don't just browse board game content. I used to, like in the early 2000s when there was a couple hundred games a year, I read about every single one of them on BGG. Like, I spent hours and hours curating my collection. Nowadays, I don't listen to board game podcasts anymore. I don't watch content unless it's I'm specifically targeting a product. So I'm kind of out of the loop. But I think I have good thoughts. I think that's what's going to make my content unique is my thoughts, obviously. But I got to figure out a different way to present it. I mean, obviously, it's going to be here, so this is already different. Are there other content creators making game videos in a wood shop? I thought about maybe wearing my mechanics shirt. I still have a blue mechanics shirt with my name patch on it. I thought about doing something like board game mechanics with Chevee or something like that, but I think that's stupid because I don't want to tear apart somebody else's design when I feel like I haven't fully figured that process out myself. But I'll probably end up doing some of that anyway. So, because I usually find that I love games because of certain aspects, not because of the product as a whole. I'll find, I really like this one little, look at what they did here, and they did it because of this, or that's me saying I surmise they did it because of this. I don't know that for a fact or whatever. So more content coming soon. Yeah. What have you been up to? Playing any good games? We played Earth twice last night. That makes 25 plays in a month. 30 days we've had it. Played it 25 times. I think it's a hit. I think it's going to stick around. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is retrograde. It's an adjective meaning reverting to an earlier state, condition, or style, hearkening to an earlier time and place. My favorite diner is decorated in a retrograde Art Deco style. Retrograde, R-E-T-R-O-G-R-A-D-E. I've only ever heard that, like, Venus is in retrograde, and I never understood what that meant. Like, I don't follow astrology or believe in it, so I never bothered to figure out what it meant either.